Good day, Sanmunani. Hello, good people. You with Yanga The Mc again on this Saturday. Wonderful to be with you. I'm happy you guys have joined. Obviously, we meet each other on all of these Saturdays. So yeah, I'm always happy to join you. I'm not sure if you can probably hear from my voice. I'm not 100%. I did come down with the flu during the week. I am at the better stages now. But I don't get leave from Empowerment Podcast, guys. So I'm just shouting out so you can complain on my behalf. I'm kidding. It was actually given I could have actually not come through, but I do miss you that much. I do look forward to coming to you that much on all of these Saturdays. So I thought, hey, considering I'm audible and maybe you can hear as I go along, maybe let's have this session. I did plan to have a guest, but I thought, okay, just because of the fact that the voice is not 100%, let's just pause that. Let me just share, even if it's not a long session, but something that will obviously look to get you guys a bit inspired, a bit empowered, a bit motivated. Hopefully we can change our ways. So thank you again, as I say, for tuning in. I'm actually a bit worried considering there's also a gig I'm doing this weekend. So that session will probably not have me go on the high notes that I do for all the other gigs. But yeah, let's see how this transpires with a cracky voice. Let's just see how it goes. I'm also thinking, but duty calls, I guess. So thank you, ladies and gents, as I said, for tuning in. We're happy to be coming to you. We're happy to be just making sure that making sure that you're inspired, making sure that you are equipped and empowered. We always mention that we thank you for making sure you reach us on our socials. We are available on all the socials on Twitter. In fact, we've just also had that account created. So go check us out. Then you'll get to connect with us, and maybe you look into all the other socials that you're probably using and you haven't had a chance to go look at us as well. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Let's meet there as well. Let's make sure you guys are coming through. Let's make sure you guys are giving us some of your input. So thank you. As you guys know, obviously, I always need to also mention this to you. We come to you every day of the week. So please, I know you're probably in love with this specific episode that you meet on your Saturdays where you get to chill with me, myself, and I. But we also come to you every day of the week. So do see us and do host us. On Mondays, you'll probably be reaching Nompilo, the powerhouse. She brings you the Power Mondays. Gorgeous shows and gorgeous guests she's always got on her show. So make sure you see those episodes. Tuesday, there's a pause there. Some of our presenters are actually escalating. So congrats on that one. But then on Wednesday, you should also still be with us, and you get to be with Simbi. So James Villagazi, the Purpose Driven. That's that episode on Thursday. Very, very insightful guy. Very, very informed. Very, very equipped. I love listening to him myself because you come a different person from that. And then obviously on Thursdays, you get to be with Uspumele Mabuya. She allows you guys to be with her under the Living a Victorious Life slot. And then on Fridays, there's Nompilo Zoe. There's two Nompilos. There's Nompilo Squared there. Don't mix them up. Very two different and very two beautiful separate women though. So she comes through you to you on the Pioneers of Greatness. And then obviously on Saturdays you with me, so I don't need to introduce myself, you know this already. And then on Sundays we get to be with Usisandazani Zulu and Miss Nokbongo, Miss Friday. goes by that name on her TikTok account, and they do the Soulful Talks. That combination is killer. You want to listen to them as well. So do come in and do make sure that you be with us. Thank you again for that. So, as I said, let me not stretch the session. Today I just actually thought to myself, I want us to just discuss a bit on some aspect that is maybe hindering our progress here and there, something that I'm actually looking at and actually thinking. A lot of us are in situations where we are in progress, or we are work in progress, if I can put it that way. So we're not entirely where we're going, but we are work in progress, because if you are with any vision, if you are with any mission, up until you're at the very top of it all, then you are still work in progress. So it just came to me that a lot of people are actually having their processes towards reaching their specific milestones hindered and halted and interfered with because of concentrating on other people. So that really came to me, and I wanted to just touch base on it. 1, 2, 3 things that we probably just want to make sure that we guide our success, or we guide our journeys by not doing. So that's an aspect I feel is very important. My voice is really bad, purely because a lot of the time when concentrating on other people's success, we lose focus on our progress and on our journeys. So I thought about one storyline that I've read in the past. In fact, it was a joke. It was a joke, and I actually found meaning in the joke, because it's something that read like there's this couple, oldish couple. They're a house away from their neighbor, so the distance isn't that long, a bit like 3-5 meters if I'm not mistaken. And so this couple in this house, for the longest of time, this man wakes up in the morning, and then every morning, as the wife is busy with the opening of curtains, just rounding up a bit of the chores in the house, she'd always nag and whisper and always gossip about the next door neighbors. But interestingly enough, this lady was always consistently talking about how does someone marry that specific woman who can't even clean her windows. So I guess from their perspective, from their house, whenever you look into that, because it's not too far away, you'd see dirt all over the windows from your neighbor's house. And for the longest of times, this was the conversation with the couple. Like, how does someone live with the windows that aren't clean? How does someone go for so long without touching their windows and cleaning theirs, etc., etc.? But fast forward, one day, this man woke up whilst her wife was in bed, gets her cleaning equipment, detergents and everything, and he cleans their window. So as he cleans their window, he gets back and puts everything away and goes back to bed. So what happens is the wife gets up and, as norm, would look at the window and probably say, but this time the windows of their neighbors looked clean. And so the narrative changed. She was like, so she's finally done something with those dirty windows. Can't believe how long it took them. And then she carried on and on and on. And very late on in the conversation, the man said, darling, I actually cleaned our windows. I actually cleaned our windows before you got up. So you do the math. So right then and there, it was a joke at the time as I'm reading it, as I said. But for me, there's a lesson there. So we are seeing someone who's viewing and who's busy and is concentrating on some other person's windows, other person's problems, other person's success, other person's missions, other person's visions, and the other person's journeys, and going as far as elaborating on them to say, this is the story there, why is this, that, this, and only to find that the issue was actually not there, it was here. So it talks to me, it comes back and it wants me to just mention this to us today, that there's a degree of self-introspection that we probably want to do to get ourselves in line and in queue with our own journeys. We are so focused on other things and other people's mistakes, other people's progresses, other people's misfortunes. There's things that are happening in other people's lives that we think we probably want to have view of, we probably want to have input in, and that's taking away the type of concentration, the type of drive, and the type of mentality that we should be putting on our own journeys. So I've thought about that, and that came to me, and I'm trying to fix this because it's something that's probably living in a lot of us. The problem with a lot of people is we don't see our wrongs, we don't care about our wrongs, we don't want to learn from our wrongs, and hence I think that word introspection was quite a very good word to use in that kind of description, because remember, introspection, according to the dictionary, is actually the observation and the examination of one's own mental and emotional processes. So that's when you do your own personal investigation of you. So I'm hoping somewhere, somehow, as we are busy, as we are doing so much in our lives, as we are up and down, as we're gathering our stuff and putting everything together, that we also take a step back to do that introspection and also try concentrate and make sure that we iron out the kind of aspects where we are not putting all focus on our own journeys, but we are now looking at what other people are doing, and then that's hindering our own process. I'll probably want to elaborate more, but I'm really not in a great space with how I'm feeling right now. But as I say, good people, I feel we want to take that time to sit down. We want to take that time to revisit our own mentality, our own, assess our own journeys, and block out block out the fact that your friends, your family members, your siblings, block out the fact that everyone probably is successful, or maybe they're still not successful, or whatever, because that is just other people's journeys. No one's in control of another person's journey apart from that specific person. So we are in need to sit down, recollect, recalm, and then look at our own journeys. A lot of people are not investing in the type of things they should be investing in because they feel it's not as adequate as what that other person has invested in. A lot of people are not committing to the type of things that they should be committing in because they are feeling it is not to the size, it is not to the magnitude of what that person or that other being has actually committed to. All of these things are coming back to bite. All of these things are hindering our own process. It's okay to start small. A lot of people, I know of people who've actually not purchased a specific vehicle because it's not of this specific magnitude. Most of my friends are in that, so I'll wait till I get to that stage. And I actually know of someone who did not and only could get a promotion because the next job that they were actually looking for required that they were actually with a vehicle, irrespective of what vehicle. So here's an example again. I haven't bought a vehicle because I'm not affording the type of vehicle that the type of crew that I'm rolling with are riding. And in that process, I've lost an opportunity to get myself a job, which would probably got me an even better vehicle had I first invested in the one vehicle that was going to be from point A to point B. We are doing a lot of mistakes in that kind of comparing and that kind of analysis of who and what is happening around us. So that's just going to be a short session from me today. Let's meet again next Saturday. My voice will probably be back, hopefully, and I'm praying that you guys will have a successful, productive week ahead. And in everything that you're doing, guys, let's make sure that we keep praying. I always stress, let's make sure that we continue to trust in the Lord. There's a lot of things that are happening around us, some which are maybe not making proper sense. A lot of people are losing loved ones. For as a matter of fact, I think it's even important that we still remind ourselves that we are still on lockdown. We are still on lockdown level 1. So let's take care. Let's make sure we are taking care. We're not over the line yet. We're not where we want to be in terms of getting over the line. So thank you, ladies and gents. That will be it for me today. I love you so much and I appreciate you so much for always coming in and giving an ear. So thank you very much. Hoping you have a better day going forward. So bye for now.